Hello, friends. I need you to stop whatever you are doing right now and watch this entire video. Not because I am trying to create panic, not because of a rumor or something someone posted online, but because the Social Security Administration has officially confirmed a benefit change that is going to affect millions of seniors across this country, and the window to respond to it correctly is not weeks away. For some of you watching right now, it is days. I have gone through the official SSA communications, the updated federal guidelines, and everything that has been published around this change, and what I found is not complicated when someone explains it in plain English. The problem is that SSA's official explanation is written in the kind of bureaucratic language that makes a straightforward situation feel impossible to navigate. So that is exactly what I am going to do today. Translate it, break it down, and tell you specifically what it means for your check, your Medicare, and your household budget, starting now. Here is the part that genuinely matters before we go any further. This change does not affect everyone the same way. Some people are going to see their benefit go up. Some are going to see a deduction appear that wasn't there before. Some have an action window right now, a specific thing they can do in the next several days that will determine which side of this they land on. And the people who do nothing, not because they don't care, but simply because nobody told them what to do, are the ones who will feel this the hardest. Stay until the very end, because the last thing I'm going to tell you today is the one step that applies to almost everyone watching this, regardless of your income, your age, your benefit type, and it takes less than 10 minutes to complete. And if this channel has ever given you information that helped you, subscribe right now and turn on the bell. What I do here is track these SSA announcements, translate them in
language that actually makes sense, and get them to you before the deadlines attach consequences to not knowing. That matters right now more than it ever has. Let me start with the core of what SSA has confirmed. The Social Security Administration has announced a structural recalculation affecting benefit amounts for a significant portion of current beneficiaries. This recalculation stems from a combination of factors that have converged in 2026. Updated earnings record processing from the prior tax year, revised income thresholds across multiple benefit categories, and the implementation of policy adjustments that were legislatively approved and are now taking effect on the ground. What that means in plain language is this. SSA ran the numbers. For some people, those numbers went up. For others, adjustments to Medicare premiums, income-based surcharges, or overpayment recoveries mean the net amount landing in their bank account is going down. And for a third group, the one I want to focus on most today, there is an active window right now to take a specific action that directly influences which outcome they experience. Let's go through each group. The first group, people whose benefit is going up as a result of this recalculation. If you worked in 2025 while receiving Social Security benefits, your 2025 earnings have now been processed by SSA. Under federal law, SSA is required to review your earnings record every year after you claim and recalculate your benefit upward if your recent earnings replace a lower earning year in your top 35. This recalculation is automatic, but it is not instant, and it is not always communicated clearly when it happens. People in this category should be seeing a slightly higher deposit starting this month. The increase may be modest, anywhere from a few dollars to several dozen dollars per month, depending on what your 2025 earnings looked like relative to your historical record. But it is permanent. It follows you for
the rest of your life, and it compounds over time. If you worked in 2025 and your benefit has not increased, log into SSA.gov, open your earnings record, and verify that your 2025 income has been correctly posted. If it hasn't been posted or the number looks wrong, file a request for correction immediately. An uncorrected earnings record costs you money every single month going forward, not just now. Second group, people facing a new or increased IRMAA surcharge. SSA's confirmed change includes updated income bracket thresholds for the IRMAA surcharge, the additional amount deducted from Social Security to cover elevated Medicare Part B and Part D premiums for higher earners. For 2026, SSA is using your 2024 tax return as the income reference. If your 2024 income crossed one of the updated thresholds, the surcharge is now being applied to your benefit automatically. The surcharge tiers range from an additional $74 per month at the lowest tier all the way up to $443.90 per month at the highest, deducted before your deposit arrives in your account. On a fixed income, a $74 monthly reduction is not a small thing. A $200 or $300 reduction is genuinely destabilizing for a household that planned around a specific monthly number. And here is what makes this particularly important right now. If your 2024 income was elevated due to a one-time event, retirement, a property sale, a Roth conversion, a large distribution, a final full year of employment before leaving the workforce, that income is gone. You are not earning it anymore. But SSA is still penalizing you for it in 2026 based on a tax return that no longer reflects your financial reality. You can appeal this. The form is SSA 44. You document the life-changing event that caused the income spike, show SSA what your current income actually looks like, and request that the surcharge be recalculated based on present reality rather than a past year that no longer exists. People who file SSA 44 successfully are
recovering $200, $300, sometimes over $400 per month. Filed correctly, the adjustment goes into effect relatively quickly, and the corrected amount begins appearing in subsequent deposits. Download SSA 44 directly at SSA.gov or pick it up at any local Social Security office. Do not wait on this one. The longer the surcharge runs unchallenged, the more months of overpayment you absorb, with no path to recover what already left. Stop for a second and drop a comment below. Tell me, when your benefit changed recently, did SSA send you a clear explanation of why? I want to know how many people are navigating this without any real communication from the agency that changed their check. Third group, people caught in the SSA overpayment recovery sweep. This is the change that is generating the most confusion and the most distress among seniors right now. As part of a broader administrative effort, SSA has been actively identifying and recovering overpayments, cases where the agency paid beneficiaries more than they were entitled to receive, for reasons ranging from unreported income to administrative errors on SSA's own end to benefit calculations that were applied incorrectly at the time of claim. The recovery mechanism is straightforward from SSA's perspective and devastating from the recipient's perspective. SSA reduces your current monthly benefit by a set percentage until the overpayment balance is repaid in full. The default recovery rate has shifted multiple times in recent years, following significant public pushback. At one point, SSA was recovering at 100% of the monthly benefit, meaning people received $0 while the full payment went toward repayment. The rate has since been pulled back, but the recovery process is still actively running, and the notices are still landing in mailboxes across the country. If you have received an overpayment notice, 3 things matter more than anything else right now. First,
the 60-day appeal window. From the date on your overpayment notice, you have 60 days to file a formal appeal or request for reconsideration. After that window closes, your options narrow significantly. Do not let it close without taking action, even if you are not sure whether the overpayment amount is correct. Second, the waiver option. If the overpayment was not your fault and repaying it would cause genuine financial hardship, you can request that SSA waive the overpayment entirely. This is not a loophole. It is a legal provision written specifically for situations where the error originated with SSA or where recovery would leave a beneficiary unable to meet basic living expenses. The form is SSA 632. Filing it pauses the recovery process while SSA reviews the request. Third, the rate reduction option. Even if you do owe the overpayment and do not qualify for a full waiver, you can request a lower monthly recovery rate. The default rate does not have to be the rate you pay. Contact SSA at 1-800-772-1213 and ask specifically to negotiate a repayment arrangement you can sustain without it gutting your monthly income. None of these options are presented to you automatically when the notice arrives. The notice tells you what SSA says you owe. It does not volunteer the information that you have the legal right to challenge the amount, request a waiver, or negotiate the recovery rate. That information exists, but you have to know to ask for it. Fourth group, people who have not yet claimed, but whose decision window is right now. SSA's confirmed recalculation also adjusts the benefit estimates currently sitting in My Social Security accounts across the country. If you are approaching your claiming decision, whether you are 62 and considering early filing, somewhere between 62 and your full retirement age, or past full retirement age and still waiting, the numbers in your account have been updated, and they may look different than the last time you checked. This matters because the decision to claim Social Security is one of the most financially consequential and irreversible decisions a person makes in retirement. Claiming at 62 with a full retirement age of 67 means a permanent 30% reduction in your monthly benefit for the rest of your life. Waiting until 70 means a benefit that is 24% higher than your full retirement age amount, permanently. On a benefit of $2,000 per month, the difference between claiming at 62 and claiming at 70 is $1,080 per month, every month, for life. The updated estimates in your account right now reflect the most current calculation SSA has on file for you. Log into SSA.gov, open your Social Security statement, and look at the 3 numbers, your benefit at 62, at your full retirement age, and at 70. Then look at your actual earnings record and verify every year is correct. Because if there is an error in that record and you claim before it gets fixed, you lock in a benefit calculated on inaccurate data, and fixing the record after you claim does not automatically trigger a retroactive correction of the amount you've already been paid. Here is the thread that connects every group I just described. SSA made a change. SSA confirmed it. SSA did not call you. SSA did not send a letter that said, here is what this means for you specifically, and here is what you should do about it. They updated the system, they processed the recalculation, and the result is now sitting inside your account. Visible if you log in, invisible if you don't. The people who log in today and check their numbers are the ones who catch errors before they compound. They are the ones who file SSA 44 before another month of ARMA surcharge leaves their account. They are the ones who respond to overpayment notices inside the 60-day window. They are the ones who verify their earnings record before making a claiming decision they cannot undo. The people who don't log in find out later, usually
through a bank balance that doesn't add up, usually after several months of the wrong number landing in their account, usually after the window to do something about it cleanly has already closed. So here is the one step I told you about at the beginning, the one that applies to almost everyone watching this, regardless of your situation. Go to SSA.gov right now. Log into your My Social Security account. Look at three things: your current benefit amount and what is being deducted from it, your earnings record for 2025 and whether it has been posted correctly, and your benefit estimates if you have not yet claimed. That is it. 3 things, 10 minutes, and everything you find there tells you exactly whether you need to take a next step, file a form, make a call, or simply confirm that everything is as it should be. Most people who do this will find everything is fine, but the ones who find something that isn't fine, they will be very glad they checked today rather than 3 months from now. If this video helped you understand what SSA has confirmed and what it means for your specific situation, subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell. I track these announcements so you never have to navigate them alone. And please send this to someone you know on Social Security right now. A family member, a neighbor, anyone whose check has felt off lately and doesn't know why. The answer might be in this video.